I'm done with you. I'm not gonna talk to you. Bye.
Hey guys, it's FaithDuo.
Back with another video. Today we're going to talk about some long distance relationship.
Yes, but before we get into that, we want to encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I know you're watching, so go ahead and subscribe.
It's free, you know? Just click that button.
Free comedy. Watching us, trying to make videos.
All right, so long distance relationship, we're going to take a little quiz to see if it would work.
Yeah, okay, so we were in a long distance relationship for 2.5 years. So we're going to take this quiz that I found online, the first one to come up.
A lot of preparation for that one.
So we're going to see, that way we can determine if our answers are good for anybody who's looking for advice for that way. Because obviously we made it all the way.
5 years in?
Yeah.
Forever to go.
We conquered the long distance.
Oh yeah, we
That's
conquered
what I
the
mean.
long distance.
All right, the first question is, how long have you two been dating? So I guess this would be, how long were we dating before the long distance started?
How long were we dating for?
It was like December 2011 all the way until September of the next year. So I'd say it's 9 months.
Okay.
All right, so 9 months. And so let's see, how long have we been dating? Several weeks, several months, or years. So let's put the months. So how do you stay in contact, or how would you stay in contact? So when we were in a long distance relationship,
Skype.
And texting.
Text.
And then we would sit on the phone with somebody quiet the whole time. And it would just be silence, and we fell asleep on the phone together a lot.
Yeah, she liked that.
Or Skype. We fell asleep on Skype too.
Yes, we had to feel like we were close to each other.
Right.
Like when you're in a long distance relationship, that's what you want to be, is close to each other. So falling asleep on the phone or Skype, we did a couple times.
Yeah. Okay.
More than a couple times.
Okay, yeah. It was
just to feel
more
close
than
to
a
each
couple
other.
of times. It was 2.5 years worth, so. All right. So let's see the next question. So we gotta answer that. All right. Have you seen him or her in person yet? So that means like on FaceTime, or we've sent pictures to each other. I've seen the person.
Have we seen each other since they've been away, or?
No, like they're saying like, have you met this person, basically.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty tough if you haven't met the person.
Right. So we knew each other for a while. So of course I've seen him because we grew up together. So that answer would be yes. All right. Okay, the next question is, have you seen each other in real life? I guess
Yes,
technology.
I think so.
Yes, we grew up in the same church. So we've watched each other grow up. You quite literally.
Yes, I watched her grow up.
All right. Has your partner said "I love you" yet, or have you said "I love you" yet? Dun dun dun.
She said "I love you." Right?
I said I loved you right before you left, or whatever, and he did not say it back, ladies.
I didn't want to jump into something that I wasn't sure about, and I wanted to make sure. If you love somebody, you want to make sure you're in love with them before you say it.
Okay, so you're saying I wasn't making sure?
No, I'm just saying on my side. I'm not gonna say something that I don't mean.
So basically, he said thank you.
What do you want me to say?
I'm still appalled.
I know you want me to say it back, but would you rather me say it back and I didn't mean it?
I'm still appalled. Okay, to let you know, he came back October, November. He came back 2 months later. And the first time he came back to visit me, what he told me. Do you know your partner's daily schedule? Which we knew each other, what we were doing, when we were doing it, like,
Right.
and that seemed, to make you feel close. If you really love somebody, like, you want to feel close, you want to know what they're doing, you want to just
you want to be there.
Feel like you're in person as much as possible.
So like our text messages for that month are like crazy amounts, thousands, and now
yeah, it's like it's like 2 a day. I would say we average 2 a day.
No, we text more than that.
Okay, maybe 4.
Okay.
Because we're both so busy.
Yeah.
Someone hot asks you for your number. What do you do?
Like when you're in the...
Oh, here's the answer. You give it to them and chat them up later. Give it to them, but remain friends. Before giving it to them, tell them firmly you're taken. Nope. No, thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Stranger who suddenly asked for my number. I'm good. So if someone asks for your number, why are you even hesitating?
I'm trying to think of the answers that you were just saying. So no, thank you. Is that one of the answers?
Yes.
No, thank
but
you.
what would you say? What would your answer be?
No, I have a girlfriend. That would be mine.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, no thank you. I mean, what's the point?
But that's where you want to stay away from, especially if, long distance relationship, if you're in different places, you don't want to have that temptation creep in, especially if you love that person. You said you love them, then you have to be, I would say, committed to them because you gave them your word. You're not married yet, but you still are in love with that person. You said you love them, so I wouldn't have that temptation creep in.
Right. And I firmly agree with that. It's like people might say, well, he just, like, instances that happen, like he just kissed me, or he just or she just kissed me. Okay, well, why were they that close?
Yeah, why were they around?
Or why did they feel comfortable enough where they would kiss you? And just don't play games, you know what I mean? And always set boundaries, because you need to know that the person you're in a long distance relationship is somebody who's gonna be, worth it, and that you would sacrifice for.
Right, and if you don't want to be in that, situation, then you just need to stay away from it as far as possible. But
yeah,
if you are in that long distance relationship, that means you want to be with that person.
right.
So
Please let it be
if you
that.
want to step out and get somebody's number, then don't be with that person that you're in a long distance relationship with.
Simple.
Just cut it off right then. Don't be
Simple.
playing games.
Cut it. Cut it.
Cut it.
Cut it. All right, so nope. I wish I could have been on his shoulder. Nope. All right. Do you guys ever fight? Okay. Not never. Not even once.
Please.
Only once, but we solved the issue.
Only once.
We have a few times, but we solved the issues. We break up and get back together over and over.
Know that.
Please, like, we were just honest from the beginning. Like, I'm not here to play games. Like, if you can break up and get back together, you're playing games, and that's immature. And you definitely don't want to be
in that situation,
in a long distance
relationship like that.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a long distance relationship or a close distance relationship where you're breaking up and getting back together. Like, that's just too emotional. Like, you can't. That's like people using the divorce card in their marriage. That word shouldn't even be used. That's like basically like, what I mean?
Just play with people like that.
Yeah, and even if you know you wouldn't divorce them, don't throw that in somebody's face. Like, those are hurtful words, and it's just, be steady. Like, be consistent.
Yeah.
The answer's not on here, but we have a few times.
Yeah,
but we solved the
arguments.
issue. I think with any relationship, basically somebody needs to be you both need to be humble, but you at least need one person to be humble, and that is ding 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 ding, Raph.
you don't want to
What you
continue.
You're not being very humble right now about this situation.
I'm just saying, because you don't want things to go on and be so stubborn that you're gonna make things worse and just make it just bad.
Right.
So just be the bigger.
Yeah.
It's bad to say.
I mean, I've gotten better now
Just-
because I'm more like I'm calmer and I'm just like, we're just so busy. We ain't got time. It's like whatever, but I mean now he's just always taught me. That's one of the things
Oh, God.
that's one of your what is it?
Good qualities.
Yeah, your good qualities, the benefits.
Put my
Like
benefits in the package.
You're going out to a party with a friend who is the opposite gender. What do you do? I tell my long distance girlfriend, boyfriend, if they don't approve, I won't go. I tell him or her, but even if they disapprove, I'll still go. I'll tell him or her afterwards. Why would I tell him or her? It's just a party. Okay, so let's give our answer and then we'll explain. Okay, so if it's a party or whatever and I'm going with the opposite gender, I would I'm saying I would tell you and be like, we're gonna ride together or whatever, and then if he was like, well, I'm not comfortable with that, since we're in this long distance relationship and clearly I've already told him I love him, so I would not go, or I would just go by myself and maybe meet him there, or that sounds really bad. But I wouldn't, like I'm saying, like I just wouldn't.
But you would tell me up front or something, right?
Yeah, I would tell you up front.
Base that on what I feel.
Yeah, and I would, and people are like, that's controlling, but like if you love somebody, why would you want to make them feel uncomfortable? Like you could just bring another friend. It's not that serious, like.
Yeah, so I would tell her what's going on up front and not try to hide it from her, because
I would find out.
If you really care about them, like I care about her,
right?
About you, then I wouldn't want to try to hide anything. I'd be like, we're going to a party with this friend. What you think about that?
I would say, you better find another friend to take with you in the car. There's a misconception in the world when you care or you're possessive over the person, and there's like healthy possessive, and then because if you're not possessive at all, then
the person doesn't feel wanted.
You don't cling. Like maybe possessive's too harsh of a word, but like that's just a real part of the word. Like you're like, okay, this is who I love. Yeah. We're in a special relationship. This relationship is different than any other, and nothing's wrong with that. You should be proud that there's somebody you can feel like that for, and if the other person loves you the same way, it's beautiful, So
yeah, because you don't want anybody overstepping their boundaries.
Exactly. Don't ever step my boundaries, ladies. Okay. Last question. Why did you take this quiz? To officially see how perfect we were, or because I have doubts about our relationship? Or last one, bored, just bored, extremely bored. I would say to see officially how perfect we were. Oh my goodness, I hope we make it through this long distance.
The results are in.
Will your long distance relationship work? Ready for your results? Perfect. You had no real need to take this quiz. Your relationship is steady. Go on and be happy, feel love. We should all be as lucky as you. Ooh, nailed it.
So we got an A on that test.
Exactly.
And I think the key part was like communication, honesty.
Yep.
And respect. Patience is a big one. Like if you're in a long distance relationship, you are saying you're gonna go all the way with this because you don't know how long they're gonna be in that situation, or you're just trying to wait out the long distance, so you got to be patient.
Yes.
But also be patient with the other person when y'all get in arguments and stuff like that, because you can be like, oh, I'm not talking to you for a day or something. Turn off the phone, Skype.
Yeah.
All right, and then you need forgiveness, making sure you forgive one another when somebody does wrong. Like I said, you don't want to cut off the phone or the Skype or whatever. Like perseverance Perseverance, of course, because like I said, you're trying to do long distance. You're trying to go all the way. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Right.
And then you got to put forth effort, and that effort is trying to mix it up sometimes and not just getting mundane and I got to call her or I got to text her.
Right. It shouldn't feel like that. You should be like, oh my goodness, why can't I wish we could just be together. And one thing I do want to say is you need a time limit, like an ending zone of when the long distance relationship will be over.
The long distance needs to end.
But yeah, our long distance ended when we got married.
So we can be together forever.
You're right.
Yes.
I'm excited to be together forever.
All right, so we hope your long distance relationship works out and you follow these steps or take that test, find a quiz or something, I don't know.
Because the quiz is accurate clearly because it told us we were going to make it, and we did make it.
We did make it through that rough time. It was rough, so. We just wanted to leave y'all with the love verse. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8 says, love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
We appreciate you. We love you. Be the light.